So check out this European Hornet. Now I'm not exactly thrilled to be holding this guy and filming him, but I just want you to see how big it is for scale. I'm not going to do it for long because their sting is supposed to hurt a lot, and they do sting sometimes, more frequently than the velvet ant. Okay, so here you go. Like I said, this makes me really nervous. I'm not excited about this at all. There you go. So she doesn't look real big, but she is. European Hornet. Now, she'll probably walk on my hand, and I'll try to let her until I freak out. So that's the European Hornet. So you can tell she's pretty big, and she has very powerful wings. European Hornets sometimes feed on other bees and wasps, and they are meat eaters. They are carnivores. So, you know, these are tough guys all around. They're not necessarily aggressive, but they are, they will defend themselves and sometimes sting without any apparent reason, but that's usually because somebody agitates them. They'll defend their nest and they'll defend food. Those are generally the only times they sting. Now she's going to fly off anytime soon now, and it's going to freak me out. Look at those three little eyes in the top of her head. Those are ocilla. Those are just simple eyes used for detecting light and dark. Another cool thing about these hornets are they are social. So they have the different castes. They have drones and workers and the queen and all that kind of stuff. And only she is allowed to reproduce. So if there's any eggs laid in the nest that aren't from the queen, the workers will basically discard those eggs. Just like bees and other wasps, they do have police. Those are powerful jaws at the front for her mouth, used for pretty much cutting up her prey, which, as I said, consists of bees and wasps and other insects and things. I once saw one of these feeding on a little piece of lunch meat, too, by the way. Right now she's cleaning all the moisture and stuff off her antenna. So another crazy thing about these hornets is, one time this guy was studying them down in Georgia, and he noticed that they were flying into garden spiders' webs. And so he looks closer to see, like, what are these guys doing? And he noticed that the hornet was cutting away the prey that the spider had caught in its web, and the spider completely ignored the hornet, probably because it's a hornet and it'll kill him. And so basically what it turns out to be is, in the fall they go more from hunters, so to say, to scavengers. And they'll steal the food from spider webs, and they'll raid trash cans and stuff like that. And then people think they're aggressive because they go to put out the trash and see all these hornets buzzing around it, and they jump out when someone opens it. But they're actually scavenging for food in the fall rather than hunting it. Really neat stuff. She's not happy.